So, hello everyone, welcome to NEET World. So, in this session we are going to see the JEE Mains PYQs for physics. So, yesterday we stopped up to some questions. So, from that we gonna start the question, okay? And the first question for today's session is, yes, yeah. So, yesterday we have stopped up to this question, right? So, this next question, a train 100-meter long traveling at 40 meter per second overtakes another train which is of 200-meter long traveling at 30 meter per second. The time taken by the first train to pass the second train is, okay. So, they are asking about what is the time taken by the first train to cross the second train. Okay. So, let me consider now. Yeah. So, this is my first train which is having a length of 100 meter, right? 100 meter. Okay, 100 meter. Is it visible or should I? Yeah. So, this is my first train which is of 100 meter and which is moving with 40 meter per second. Now, the second train, that is, let me take from here, which is of 200 meter of traveling with 30 meter per second. Now, the first train, this is the first train, no, I will write down, it is first and this is second, okay, first train and second train. Now, if I want to overtake the second train, so the end point should be in the head point of the second train, right, second train. So, it should cross like this, no, let me take another color. So, the first train should be over here. So, the first train should be over here. So, how much distance it has been crossed? 100 plus 200, 300 meter it should cross, right. So, velocity, relative velocity I should take it now. So, what will be the relative velocity? So, velocity of A with respect to B, right. Velocity of first train with respect to second train should be equals to VA minus VB. Am I right now? Yeah. So, 40 meter per second minus 40 meter per second minus 30 meter per second, which is nothing but 10 meter per second is the relative velocity. Now, the time they are asking. So, velocity equals to distance or displacement by time, okay, velocity. Now, I need to find the time, right. Time equals to displacement by velocity. How much displacement it has been taken place? 300 meter. 300 divided by how much velocity it is? 10. So, 10 and 10 will get cancelled off. So, answer is 30. Yeah, it is in meter per second. So, 30 second is the answer. Okay. Can we go for the next question? So, here we have learned the formula, that is relative velocity, right. Relative velocity like VA B is nothing but VA minus VB. Velocity of A with respect to velocity of B is the term we will use here. So, velocity of A minus velocity of B, okay. And whenever we are using the relative velocity formula, we should consider the direction also. So, in this condition, both train are moving in the same direction, and so let me give a simple idea. Consider this is positive, this is negative, and this is positive and this is negative. That's it. Y axis, positive y axis, negative y axis, positive x axis, negative x axis. So, consider that coordinates, and whatever the coordinates are there, you can use that as a formula. That's it. Okay. Can we go for the next part of the question? Yeah. Next question is, the velocity of A and B are, VA is nothing but 2I plus 4J and VB is nothing but minus 3J minus J. velocity of B as observed by A. So what is the formula we should use? Velocity of B with respect to A, right? So velocity of B as observed by A, which means velocity of B with respect to A is nothing but VB minus VA. What is VB here? Minus 3I minus J minus of 2I plus 4J. So what is the answer? Minus 3I minus 2I minus J minus 4J is nothing but minus 5I minus 5J. Okay. So here, your options has been not given that. It's like printing mistake has been happened there. So answer is velocity of B with respect to A. This is the answer. Minus 5I minus 5J. So if they are asking velocity of A observed by B, like suppose velocity of A observed by B is nothing but VA minus VB. VA minus VB. In this case, what I should do? 2I plus 4J minus of minus 3I minus J. So plus 3I plus J is nothing but 5I plus 5J. Okay. So here the symbol changes, no, like positive and negative has been changed. Like when I take the B to A or A to B, only the addition and subtraction symbol will be changed. The sign will be changed there. Yeah. Can we go for the next question? Okay. A swimmer reaches the other bank of flowing river exactly opposite to the starting point. If he was swimming at 2 km per hour while maintaining 150 degree with the flow, then time taken by him to cross the river 1 km wide. Okay, let me take a diagram first here, so we can able to understand what is the question they have asked. Okay, so swimmer reaches the other bank of the river exactly opposite to the starting point. So which means, so whenever you want to reach the exact opposite point, no, this is my exact opposite point. So if this is A and this will be my B, exact opposite point I will take. Okay. So river is flowing. If river is flowing, if I want to go in a straight line, I can't, because the flow of river will push me aside. So what I should do is, I should start over here, so I can reach exactly opposite to the river. So I should maintain some angle, no? I should start with some angle. Let me take this as C. Okay, I should start with some angle. That angle they have said that 150 degree. 150 degree. Right. So this is 90, means what about this angle? Obviously this is 60 degree. Okay. I'll give a trick here. So two men are there, like two people are there. Okay, two people are there going in a boat. Okay, and one more guy is standing here. One more guy is standing here. By is observing that two people are going in a straight line. Yeah. So because of the water flow. But what these people are thinking, I am going in this direction only. So this one will be velocity of men or swimmer with respect to water. But this one, this line will be velocity of swimmer with respect to ground. He is seeing from here, he is going in a straight line. And those two people, no, they are observing that they are going in the angle. Right. So I will write here, this is velocity of the swimmer with respect to water. Okay. What is there given? River, no? Okay, I will write velocity of swimmer with respect to river, and this is my velocity of swimmer with respect to ground, and this is my velocity of river with respect to ground. That's it. Okay. If you know this, problem is easy. So now you can write the angles like sine, cos, tan. So sine theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse, na, VR by VSR, like velocity of river divided by velocity of swimmer with respect to river. This is sine. What about cos? Cos theta is equals to adjacent by hypotenuse. So velocity of swimmer with respect to ground, this is with respect to ground, right? Okay. Divide by velocity of swimmer with respect to river. This is my cos theta. What about the tan theta? Tan theta is equals to velocity of river with respect to ground divided by velocity of swimmer with respect to ground. This is about my tan theta. And what else they are asking? Then the time taken by him to cross the river, which is of 1 kilometer width. Okay. So if I want to cross this river, this is the velocity I should use, right? So where velocity of swimmer with respect to ground is there? So it is in tan theta and cos theta. So in tan theta, velocity of river with respect to ground is not there, but velocity of swimmer with respect to ground they have given, right? So if he starts swimming at 2 km per hour while maintaining 150 degree with the flow, keep in mind with the flow. So with the flow in the sense with respect to water or with respect to river only. So this is 2 km per hour. Okay, 2 km per hour. So now I can use now velocity of swimmer with respect to river into cos theta is equals to velocity of swimmer with respect to ground. I will write the formula here. Time is equals to the displacement happened here, no, displacement by velocity of swimmer with respect to ground. This is the thing. Okay. Now, what is the thing here? Velocity of swimmer with respect to ground equals to velocity of swimmer with respect to river, it is 2 km per hour. 2 cos 60, 1 by 2. Answer is, this is 1. Now the displacement happened is 1 km and the velocity is 1. So answer is 1 hour. 1 hour. This is the answer. Excuse me. So if you maintain the diagram, no, like if you know the diagram, the problem is very simple. So I need to understand the diagram first. If they are asking about the shortest distance, look, like you can note this problem, I will explain you the diagram, two diagram, shortest distance and shortest time. Okay. Yeah, fine. So now I will explain this. Suppose where's the pen? Yeah, that's the thing. So two cases, case 1 and case 2. Okay. So case 1, shortest distance, case 2 is shortest time, right? Now understand the problem that this is the bank of the river. So water is flowing in this direction. Water is flowing in this direction. Okay. Now if I want to cross in the shortest path, this is my shortest path, no? This is my shortest path. So think that I am starting exactly over here. So what I should, like how I should reach? I should reach in this manner, no? I should reach exactly opposite to the point. But due to the water flow, I am going somewhere here. I am going somewhere there. So this is the path I reached. I need to reach exactly A to B, but due to the water flow, due to the water flow, I have reached here. This is the point C. So how much angle it has been made? Theta. Okay. Now a person is standing here and two persons are going, person A and person B. What they are thinking? I am going in a straight line. But a person who is observing from out, the boat is going in the some angle, right? going in some angle, but these two people are like person A is observing B, B is observing A. What they are thinking is they are going in a straight line, which means this is the velocity of swimmer or boat with respect to water, but this one is velocity of boat with respect to ground, that's it, and remaining thing is velocity of river with respect to ground. If you understand this diagram, these two cases are easy. So if I want to reach the shortest path, this is my shortest path, right? If I want to reach the shortest time, this one will be my shortest time. So the diagram will be looking like this. So shortest path, I should make some angle theta. So this is my velocity of river with respect, boat with respect to river, velocity of boat with respect to ground, velocity of boat with river with respect to ground. This is for shortest distance. For shortest time, this is my diagram. So the same diagram will come here. So velocity of boat with respect to river, velocity of boat with respect to ground, velocity of river with respect to ground. So this is my theta and this is my theta. Okay, this is the two cases in the relative velocity problem, that is boat problem. So if you know this two diagram, any problem you can solve, any problem. Okay, we'll see one more problem regarding like same topic. Okay, so now a swimmer crosses a river in a shortest distance diagram you keep in mind, and if he tries to swim at 4 km/h maintaining 120 degree. So if he wants to reach the shortest distance, he need to make some angle theta and he will cross the river. So that is the 120 degree. With downstream the speed of a river, they are asking the what is the speed of a river flowing. Okay, now we will solve here. Manish, hi Manish. Yeah, so take a pen. So swimmer crosses a river in shortest distance. So shortest distance diagram you take it first. So this is my shortest distance diagram, no? So this is my velocity of swimmer and river they have given. Swimmer with respect to river, this is velocity of swimmer with respect to ground, and this is velocity of river with respect to ground. This is the angle theta. So total angle they have given that 120 degree, which is, this is nothing but 30 degree, right? 90 degree, this is 30 degree, total 120 degree. Okay, now sin theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is velocity of river divided by velocity of swimmer with respect to river. Cos theta, velocity of swimmer with respect to ground, swimmer divided by velocity of swimmer with respect to river. Tan theta is equals to velocity of river divided by velocity of swimmer, adjacent, opposite by adjacent. Okay, so what they are asking, if he tries to swim 4 km/h maintaining with the downstream, so this is my how much, 4 km/h, 4 km/h, and they are asking the velocity of river. So in this, which one I can use here? Yeah, sin theta, velocity of river I can find, and tan theta also I can find. I can't use the cos theta, no, the velocity of river is not there. I can use sin or tan. So I will take the sin theta. So velocity of river is equals to velocity of river with swimmer with respect to river into sin theta. So what is velocity of swimmer with respect to river? It is 4. Sin 30, 1 by 2. So answer is 2 km/h. That's the answer. Option 2 is the answer. Option 2 is the answer, guys. That's it. So the next question is okay. The horizontal range of a projectile is 4√3 times its maximum height. Its angle of projectile will be. Okay. So first thing we need to know what is the formula for range. Second thing is maximum height formula. If you know the formula, the problem is completed. Only the equation is left out. I need to solve the equation. That's it now. So horizontal range is 4 root 3 times, which means range equals to 4 root 3 times the maximum height. So I will write the formula here. So range formula, range equals to u square sin 2 theta by g. Maximum height, h max equals to u square sin square theta by 2g. Now equate the equations like range r equals to 4 root 3 times h max. So range formula, I can write the sin 2 theta as 2 sin theta cos theta. So u square into 2 sin theta cos theta divided by g is equals to 4 root 3 into what is the formula? U square sin square theta by 2g. So here u square get cancelled off, g cancelled, 1 sin theta cancelled off, and this one 2 okay, and this 2 will get cancelled off. So I can take the sin theta this side and root 3 this side. So 1 by root 3 is equals to sin theta by cos theta, which is nothing but tan theta is equals to 1 by root 3. Theta will be equals to tan inverse of 1 by root 3. So what is the angle? It is 30 degree, right? 30 degree. That's the answer. That's it. We'll go for the next question. Okay, I guess the diagram is clear. Okay. The block A in figure weight 100 Newton. The coefficient of static friction between the block and the table is 0.25. The weight of a block B is maximum for the system to be in equilibrium. The value of T1 is, okay, the value of T1 they are asking. So if the value of T1 means there will be some opposing force here, that is the friction they have said. So what is the formula for friction? So don't think that I need to solve this, take the components and I need to take the equilibrium condition, everything. See the question, what they are asking? They are asking only T1. T1, what is the opposing force here? Friction. So T1 equal to friction force, that's it, no? What is the frictional force here? Frictional force is nothing but F is equals to mu into N. What is N? N here, 100 Newton, no? Like the weight is given 100 Newton. So this is 0.25 into 100, which is nothing but 25. So T1 is equals to F, that's it. Like T1 is equals to F. In equilibrium condition they have told. So which is nothing but 25 Newton, that's the answer. Don't take the equation and I need to find the equilibrium condition, blah blah blah, like no need to do those things. So only see the question and whatever the things they are asking, do that thing. Like if they are asking for T2, then I should take the equilibrium condition, like I need to take the components over there, I need to take Y condition and then I should take X condition, everything. Okay. Okay guys, we'll stop up to here. We'll meet in the next class with some more questions. Okay, until then, bye bye. Bye bye guys. We'll meet you next in the next session.